Oh, just right from the heart, dear.
I'm just having trouble seeing the point of all this. The words aren't coming.
Oh, Graham, since when have you had trouble finding words? Perhaps some popcorn-flavored jelly beans would help spark your imagination?
Sorry, love, but I just don't have much of an appetite, not even for popcorn-flavored jelly beans.
It was worth a shot.
Come on, let's bust out of here. Would you rather be on an adventure? We could take that trip to Kalima we've been talking about.
That does sound lovely, but every moment with you is all the adventure I could ever hope for. It's best to take care of these things now. The doctors were pretty clear about that. It's time we tell the children.
All right.
You called for me?
Yes. Your grandfather and I have something we would like to tell you.
You should probably take a seat. Bartholomew, hold on, let me gather my thoughts. You know that I have had many great and fulfilling adventures. But there comes a time in every king's life when he must... There comes a time when every king must hand over his tasks to a worthy successor. And that's why I am giving you the very important job of filing this letter with the official court of amendments to addendums. I need some changes enacted immediately.
Was that all?
Yes, the changes outlined in the letter are critical to the well-being of Daventry.
Yeah, I got it.
Sorry.
And which addendum should this be filed under?
Why, the number's on the front, of course. Addendum 48677.
I see. Farewell, Grandpa. I do hope you feel better.
Hey, Gar, why haven't you been talking to me? What did I do?
Have a seat. Your grandma and I have something to tell you.
Not even sure a story could cheer me up.
What's the matter, sweetheart?
It's Gart. He hasn't said one word to me for 3 days. He lost in our game of wits, but I don't think that's what's bothering him. He's just been so cold and distant lately.
I'm sure whatever it is will pass. The bonds of a strong family like ours are not easily broken. Actually, that does remind me of a story, one I have not thought about in a while. And interestingly enough...
Go ahead.
Interestingly enough, it's about your father. We were in the middle of a very cold winter, and Alexander was having a hard time adjusting to the life of a royal. So we decided the best thing for everybody was to take a family vacation to Avalon.
Oh, the spot where you fell in love with Grandma.
Yes, and the weather was much sunnier there this time of year. It would be a great opportunity to get to know my son. I had 1,000 questions about how he escaped Manannan, but I didn't want to bombard him all at once.
So, son, I thought perhaps we'd make a little detour so I could share one of my favorite spots.
Sounds good to me. I do have one tiny request, though.
Anything for my Alexander.
Yeah, it's, it's that name.
You don't want to be called Gwydion, do you?
Oh, no. It's just, I figured since I have to learn a new name anyway, why not pick something with a little more spark in it? You know, something with a little mystery? Something like, I don't know, Caduceus the Magnificent. Yeah, I always loved that name.
You actually want to be called Caduceus?
I mean, it's just a thought. More like a dream.
Well, it's not a very princely name, but we can talk about it.
Really?
Now, what to show you first?
Here we are. Whoa. Oh yeah, this is like the intersection that we were visiting in the very first chapter a lot, actually. This is where they told us the rules of the tournament, I think, if I remember correctly. It's crazy that, like, Manny wants to prove that he's better than me, but if you think about it, he kind of already lost that chance when he failed to win the challenge in the first place. But it seems like Gart's trying to inherit the kingdom right now, and he's getting frustrated that he's probably watching his grandfather get older and older, and he's not passing it on, or not talking about passing it on. That is assuming Caduceus isn't around anymore, / Alexander, / too many names to choose from, honestly. Is the son gone? Because otherwise he would be the new king, wouldn't he? But you gotta wonder if he was properly, like, has he been corrupted or not? He got far enough to have a child somehow. That's something.
This is my Wetzel Wolf patch.
Zounds! When do I get a patch?
Oh, you really are my son. And this is a small sampling of my collected treasures over the years. The magic chest has provided our kingdom with many riches. The magic shield has protected Daventry for years. And these beautiful gems... Well, the gems were really just for bonus points. I like looking at them. They're pretty.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's actually a reference / explanation of some specific King's Quest game in the past. Because the King's Quest games actually had scores. And I don't think the scores did anything or anything, but you could maximize your score by getting certain things. And I think they're actually referencing events of a game versus the gems you could collect just for the sake of that.
Check it out. The trophy that won me the knighthood.
Very nice. Wait, is that a bird bomb on the top of it?
Moving on.
Alright, he's just a little too natural and a little too perfect considering what he went through. I think we might learn something bad about him. I think maybe he was corrupted in some way and he's just hiding it right now. Maybe he's been coached this whole time to behave this way.
King Graham the Wise, huh?
One day, you will have a statue of your own, right next to mine.
I'm not sure Alexander the Wise suits me.
Who else will carry on the family legacy? Come on. King Caduceus has a nice ring to it.
After sharing a bit about my legacy with Alexander and showing him my treasures, we headed into town to grab some supplies for our trip.
Yeah, Manny's plan with capturing this guy and keeping him away for so long is just too perfect for him to be coming back just regular.
Which shop do you need supplies from?
Confession, supplies are secondary. I just wanted to introduce you to my friends.
Well, which door are we headed in?
Which door are we headed in? The older couple is the people we worked the best with in the past, and they're hiding up there, and they went on vacation, and now, for 20 years now, about the that night from the tournament's been there. Is the same blacksmith store here?
My shop was closed for the winter. Perhaps she went with Whisper on a snow retreat.
Oh, Amaya and Whisper are together. Does that mean Amaya's not in this game either? That's a bummer. We got all familiar with these characters, and they're disappearing. I guess life moves on after 20 years. This guy hasn't moved an inch, though.
King Graham!
Well, hello. It's so good to see you. I wanted you to meet my son.
Hey there.
This your boy? Ooh-wee! He looks just like a skinny mini version of you. Name's Acorn, friend. Put her there.
Nice to meet you. I'm I'm Alexander.
Oh, he wants you to shake his hand.
Don't leave me hanging, new little buddy.
Sorry, I'm not quite sure what you mean.
No, don't tell me you don't know what a handshake is.
Handshake? What is that, a dance?
Oh, sorry. I know you're not from around these parts. Here, hold your hand out.
All right, I guess.
Now shake and squeeze and smile if you please.
Like this? Am I handshaking?
Ouch! Ooh, wow! You have quite the strong grip, Alex. I sense a small bull behind those eyes. I hope that nasty wizard didn't put that there.
I'm still figuring all that out.
Oh, we don't talk about Alexander's past.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. If you ever want advice about how to keep your bull in the pen, let's do brunch. You know, I'm quite experienced in redirecting feelings. Seriously, have you ever seen anything more fabulous than this folk art?
I'm not sure that I know what you mean, really.
Oh, are my summer shorts ready?
Sure are. I got him in the back. Alex, my new little buddy, you mind giving me and your dad a moment for his fitting?
Sure, I'll just wait outside.
Oh, I'm serious about that brunch. Oh, and it was fantabulous meeting you.
Oh, likewise.
How's that for some self-awareness?
I have a special gift the Hobblepots left for you.
Oh, they did.
I don't know what this is, but they said not to open it until you were sure you needed it.
That's strange and bizarre. And very Hobblepot-like.
Are they still alive? 20 years later?
They also wanted me to thank you for doing such a great job in Daventry. King Graham the Wise, they said. The kingdom has never been smarter. Your reign has promoted an air of intelligence and thoughtfulness.
That was so sweet of them. I only wish they could tell it to me in person.
Don't we all? Now, enough sappy stuff. Let me see how fierce you look in these knitted shorts.
Alright, they really seem to be implying that they died off camera, and that's bumming me out. Nice little self-awareness, though, saying that he's skilled at redirecting his emotions into craft. And that's why he's been knitting all these years. We gonna meet Ulfie?
So, how are we getting to this Avalon? Is there like a parade of royal steeds? Are they late?
I wanted the whole family to ride together, so I booked the most spacious carriage I could think of.
Konnichiwa, riches! Boy, so good to return to your fold! Holy Stromboli! You've multiplied, mated, and procreated! Ha, doink, doink! And you've let your belly day slide. I never got married. Research shows it's the #1 cause of divorce. But, just look at all those beautiful cheeks to pinch. Shalom, whoosh, salami, whoosh, saliva. Whoosh. Oh, if I met this one, I'd never forget a face like that.
Call me Caduceus.
Oh, yeah, you're that Gwydion guy. Your dad rescued me from the goblins. Pity he couldn't save you.
Oh,
That's
thanks.
enough dawdling, people. Let's get this freak show on the road. Grammy boy, you'll have to load your own luggage. Mr. Fancy Cakes is peeved you left him to die in the caves. And I forgot to pack my lifting shorts.
All right, I got this.
Do you want help?
No, dear, I got this.
I'm not sure that will all fit. Should we tie some to the roof?
It'll fit. I'll make it fit.
Now, those are some Tetris pieces right there. How's this work? Oh, goodness. Okay, well, you're clearly a corner piece, right?
That goes there.
I'm sure I can figure this out, and definitely I'm not going to screw it all up. Can I pick them up again? I can. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Okay, this one fits in there?
Oh, jeez.
That's nice, right?
How much did you pack? I told you, did you really need to bring your collection of battle axes?
You can slip that right in there. But yeah, a friend had a pretty good point. You really probably should talk about it. If your son was kidnapped for decades, you probably want to discuss that a bit. And if you don't want to let that boil over and develop, we're already getting hints that could bother him later. The idea like other people were successfully rescued, but he wasn't. You guys got stuff to process, and you gotta bring it out in the open. This seems to be fitting just nice. Oh yeah, nailed it. Cool.
My bag. The most efficiently packed, I might add.
That's because you stuffed everything in your cape pockets.
There we go. All aboard Team Sovereign.
Please stop trying to make that a thing. You're not even pronouncing it right.
I kind of like it.
Attaboy, Caduceus.
Bless you.
All right, unicorns, let's boogie.
Caduceus almost sounds like
Trip is
an
off to
attack
great
Ryu would
start.
launch.
The heat of the sun would be nice, but nothing warmed my soul more than seeing our whole family together, making new memories and loving on each other.
It smells like rare and miraculous ingredients back here. Was that you, Alexander?
It's probably that goat creature with the one eye.
I wouldn't speak about Mr. Fancy Cakes like that.
Isn't this nice? All of us together, going on our first adventure.
Alexander, scoot over.
I'm scooted over as far as I can go.
Anybody have any good puns to share?
Can we stop up ahead for a picnic break?
We just stopped for a picnic break.
Your point being...
Are we almost there?
Come on, Team Sovereign. Why don't we play a game? I always used to play this with my sisters on long road trips to pass the time.
I do love this game.
I'll start. Let's see how far we can get. My record is 7 rounds. Just repeat what the person before you said, and then add your very own flavor to the list. I'm going on an adventure, and I'll bring...
I realized this just became National Lampoon's Family Vacation.
Monkey fruit pie, baked fresh from Wenty.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring monkey fruit pie and a cat cookie.
What is a cat cookie?
Just a little concoction of mine. With one bite, it'll turn you into a cat. That's how I escaped Mananan.
You turned Mananan into a cat? You never told me that.
Well, you never asked.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring monkey fruit pie, a cat cookie, and my adventure handbook. I never leave home without it.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring monkey fruit pie, a cat cookie, an adventure handbook, and jelly bean pie for dessert, 'cause why not?
Sounds healthy.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring...
My first interpretation was totally that he actually turned himself into a cat to escape. Whoops.
Finger warm. I forgot. I guess I'm out.
I sat through the rest of the game as a good sport, then begged the family for another game so that I could win.
Who's up for another round? I'm going to bring...
Whoops. I totally thought that I was just going to add the next thing. I didn't realize that I had to actually remember the sequence. My bad.
my sweet dance moves. You know what I'm talking about, Alexander.
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna bring sweet dance moves. I'll add a cat cookie.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, and tree climbing boots.
I'm going to bring my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, tree climbing boots, and my mini canvas notebook in case I feel inspired.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, tree climbing boots, a mini canvas, and lastly, Choco chip batter for you know what.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing sweet dance moves. A cat cookie, tree climbing boots.
Sorry, that's not right.
Sards.
You lose.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, tree climbing boots, a mini canvas, chocolate chip batter, and lastly, my Wetzel wolf patch.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, tree climbing boots, a mini canvas, choco chip batter, an adventurer's cap.
Sorry, that's not right.
Drats!
You're out.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing
This is bizarre.
my sweet dance moves.
It would have worked a little better if he didn't immediately...
Cookie.
It was weird how he said the same thing twice, because it was, of course, the same audio clip twice. I think they're picking them at random, of course.
A mini canvas.
Chocolate chip batter, right? Yeah.
Choco chip batter.
Then the wolf patch.
A Wetzel wolf patch. And lastly,
The grand finale.
a tummy turner. Can't be skipping any more belly days.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, tree climbing boots, a mini canvas, chocolate chip batter, a Wetzel wolf patch, a tummy turn-up, and ooh, my spiky sword of fire, the one Amaya forged for me.
Cool. Well, I'd like to see this spiky sword of fire sometime.
I really wish you would have waited until you were older than 3.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'll bring
You just gotta forgive him, Amaya.
Sweet dance
She's
moves.
proactive. She wants to get ahead of things. You never know when she's gonna be gone.
cat cookie.
Climbing boots. And
A mini
canvas. Then it's back to me, which was
Chocolate chip
batter.
batter.
Back to her, what's a
Wetzel
wolf
wolf
patch. Then it was tummy day.
A tummy turner.
And then the fire. Where is it?
A spiky sword of fire. And monkey fruit pie.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'll bring my sweet dance moves, a cat cookie, tree climbing boots, a mini canvas, chocolate chip batter, a Wetzel wolf patch, a tummy turn-up, snowball steaks for dinner.
Nope.
I forgot.
You are out.
How'd you forget your own
Excellent work,
sword?
Everybody. I beat my record.